Hello everybody, it's Glenda and Buster from aka GK Fralin, a friendly community. And our friendly community welcomes you. Why do you keep looking at me like that? I'm waiting to see what happened. I wasn't with you yesterday. No, that's because we went to Tiffany's graduation. Tiffany is our granddaughter. And there just wasn't a place for puppets and puppies. That's not fair. Well, I'm sorry. That's society. Yesterday was an exciting day and a very, oh, wow, exhausting day for me, but too happy to worry about it. Our granddaughter graduated, our oldest granddaughter, Tiffany. And I didn't get to see. Well, I will show a clip of her. She's so pretty, and I would love to see her. Oh, she was pretty, all right. One thing I could make out every time were her earrings. If I couldn't place her in the crowd, I could find those dangly earrings. She is our fashionista. I get excited to see what she's going to wear next. Because I'm not a fashionista at all. I'm going to just show you a couple short clips here. A picture of her with me and then maybe another short clip. And let you kind of see how things were.
Tiffany Amber Christian.
I would like to thank my sister, Janet Renchie, for taking my camera and taking all of these videos for me, because I was too far back. So thank you, Janet, and I love you. So it was quite the evening. We sat in the back because of my oxygen. I had my portable with me. That was a very accomplished class. It was 28 graduates. It's not a large school, which is kind of good because then they get, I don't know, I just always have liked the smaller school atmosphere. And they had a lot of scholarships in that class. And Tiffany won, I didn't count the number of them, but she won several, she won quite a few scholarships. So I think her college is pretty well set up. All she has to do is decide where to go and get all the papers signed and everything done. Anyway, but one of them she got was because she won 3rd place in an art contest at the college. It was, I'm sure, a lot of students, and she took 3rd place, and for that she got a scholarship. So it was quite, the piece that she did was amazing. It's kind of a color blocked, it's a portrait of her and a friend, and it's color blocked. Anyway, I'd have to, she has a picture of it up on her art site on Facebook. So anyway, she's done some mighty fine art. Then we got to the reception. I am so glad my lungs have been clear and that I've been able to get farther distances. But that's with my oxygen. Well, and I have a portable concentrator now. And we were at the reception, and I'd finished eating, and I was feeling a little tired, And I thought, it's just time to go home. Reached down to pick up my oxygen. And, well, it was tipped over, and I realized I'm not getting any oxygen. The battery on the internal battery had run out, so, well, I just plugged in the next, the backup battery. No charge. And later we found out it's not even taking a charge anymore. So Joe was like, well, he wasn't in a panic, but he was wanting to get me, home quick. And I said, go ahead and eat your meal. I'm just going to sit here. So we went ahead. Well, he went out and he pulled the car up to the door, but the door was 2 rooms away. And my poor grandson, he says, Grandma, are you going to die? I said, well, he didn't quite say it like with that kind of fear in his eyes, but, he just said, Grandma, you're going to die. And with Brandon, it's like, it's a little bit of fear and a little bit of fascination at the same time. And I guess he's a little too much like Grandma because I'm fascinated with anything medical. Anyway, I said, no, honey, no, I'm not going to. So, but he followed me. I walked through the crowd in that room because she had half the room and her best friend had the other half. So I got through there, and then by the time I got to the next room, thank goodness it was all set up. It was at a church, and so it was probably all set up for their Sunday school or whatever. And I just sat down and gathered my breath again. And once I got all oxygenated up, I saw the car sitting right out there in front of that door. So I got up, made it to the door, or made it to the car, plugged it into the lighter thing that charges it, and cranked that up to 5. And before long, I was breathing easy again. And but poor Brandon, I think he was the only one that was really standing close enough at the time to know what was going on. And, because we didn't want to make a big commotion. So anyway, but we made it. And amazingly, I didn't get woozy. I just got breathy. And that was with no oxygen. So I figured I am really doing much better than I was. That's good. I'd miss you. Well, I'm sure you would, but I'm sure that, the former police chief was there. It was his daughter that my daughter, and besides my husband, everybody would know who to call. Ghostbusters? Sooner or later, somebody always pulls that joke. No. They would have gotten the rescue unit there with some oxygen. Anyway, when all was said and done, we got home, and I took my pills, and I went to bed. And I was just so exhausted. And I didn't even stay up. I didn't even wake you up. So that's why you didn't. I thought you didn't want to talk to me. That's what I woke up this morning said. Well, you weren't. It wasn't because I forgot you. I was just so tired. Okay. I'll be happy now. Okay. We're always glad when Buster's happy, right? I hope so. Makes me happy. Well, I slept very well. Woke up about 5 this morning. Sore. I'm not used to doing that much walking around and sitting on chairs, those kind of chairs. But anyway, so I've slept a lot of today. I did do, yesterday, I did do some more proofing on those final chapters that I still have to do. And a little bit of coloring. I started a new little It's almost like a wallpaper, but it's very pretty. I'll show it to you after I get a little farther along. We still have the thing coming up for the either picture, any kind of art you want to submit, whether it's a photograph, a picture you draw, a memory, write up a memory or a poem or whatever about what you love about where you live. It can be your country, your city, your block. It can be whatever. It can be being happy to be on God's green earth. So anyway, that's still coming up. Don't forget. And it is into May now. So even I need to get my tail busy. What you doing? I'm getting my tail busy. Okay, that was cute, I have to admit. So we will see you again tomorrow. I am tired again. I'm about ready to just conk out. Or at least just rest. That sounds good to me. Why, you haven't done a lot today, have you? Done a lot of thinking and worrying. Well, that I can't help. But no need to worry anymore. I do love you. I am here. And I did not forget about you. I'm sorry. I'm so glad. He wants a snuggle hug. So, we'll see you tomorrow. I love you all. Well, I love you too. Be kind. Remember, be kind. You are so good at a messenger at that. Doggies like kind people. Yes, I know. Pets they love kindness. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you all, and good night. Are you going to feel sorry for yourself about that all night? Well, yeah. Maybe. We'll see. What do you do with a buster? Love me. Cherish me. Give me kisses. Okay. There. Oh, anyway.